Hello everyone. Hope you are good in health. In this session, we will study domestic electric circuits. In our homes, we receive power supply through a main supply, which is also known as mains. Either it is supported through overhead electric poles or by underground cables. Now, let us look at the different types of electric wires in electric circuits. There are many types of wires used in electric circuits. Let us study the three types of wires. Here we have red insulated wire, which is called as live wire. Some says it as positive wire. Another wire which is with black insulation is called neutral wire or negative wire. The third type of wire we have is with green insulation is known as earth wire. So students, remember these three types of wire. Red wire, which is live wire or positive wire. Black colored wire is neutral wire or negative wire. And green colored wire is an earth wire. In our country, the potential difference between red wire and black wire, that is the live wire and neutral wire, is 220 volt. This is to remember the difference between live wire and neutral wire is 220 volt potential difference. Now at the meter board in the house, these wires pass into an electricity meter through a main fuse. Through the main switch, they are connected to the line wires in the house. We can see it clearly in the picture. And these wires supply electricity to separate circuit within the house. So there is meter board in the house. What happens? The wires pass into an electricity meter through a main fuse. And there are the main switch. They are connected to the different lines of wires in the house. And this way, electricity is supplied to different circuits within the house. Through the main, usually two separate circuits are used. One is of 15 ampere current rating for appliances with higher power ratings, and another one is for 5 ampere current rating. So from the main switch, there are two different circuits which are used. One will be for the appliances which consumes larger current, and it will have the rating of 15 ampere. And another one is for 5 ampere current rating for the appliances which needs less power. So the appliances which needs high power, they are geysers, air coolers or air conditioners, etc. Then the other circuit which is of 5 ampere current rating is for bulbs, fans, etc. As we talked about three types of wire, let us talk about the green colored wire. It is the earth wire. Earth wire has insulation of green color, is usually connected to a metal plate deep in the earth near the house. So, for every house, for every building, nearer to it, near to the building or near to the house, the earth wire is grounded, which means what? Generally, we use this word, it is grounded, which means what? It is connected to a metal plate deep in the earth. As you can see in the picture below the ground, it is connected. Sometimes it is also connected to a metal rod. Here in this picture, we can see that the green colored wire is connected to a metal rod. Why is this done? It is used as a safety measure, especially for those appliances that have a metallic body. For example, an electric press, toaster, table fan, refrigerator, etc. So, the metallic body is connected to the earth wire, which provides a low resistance conducting path for the current. And it ensures that any leakage of the current to the metallic body of the appliances keeps its potential to that of the earth, and the user may not get a severe electric shock. So, if there is any leakage in the current of the metallic body of the appliances, then what will this earth wire do? It will keep its potential difference to that of the earth, and that is why it prevents that the users do not get any kind of electric shock. Let us see the domestic circuits. Here is the schematic diagram for one of the common domestic circuits. In each separate circuit, different appliances can be connected across the live and neutral wires. We have already learned three types of wire. Here in the picture, first is shown the earth wire, which is green in color. Second type of wire is live wire, which is red in color. It is positive wire. And the third is neutral wire, which is black in color. It is negative wire. As we have already discussed, that the electricity is passed through the electricity board's fuse, then electricity meter. Then there is a special box which is called distribution box, which contains main switch and fuse for each circuit. Students, please remember that the mains is different than the distribution box. There is a main switchboard, then electricity meter, and then there is a distribution box. In distribution box, there will be main switch and fuses for each circuit. And then you can see that there are connection of live wires and neutral wires for each circuit, and that will be for each appliances. And as you can see that all that are grounded by earth wire. So each appliance has a separate switch to on or off the flow of current through it. And here you can see that each appliance is connected parallel to each other. We have learned parallel connection and series connection in chapter number 12. So here, what is the reason behind parallel connection? So that the each electric appliance will have equal potential difference, and that is why they are connected parallel to each other. Let us talk about an electric fuse. We have already discussed about it in chapter number 12. What is it? An electric fuse is an electrical safety device that can stop current from flowing through it if it is overloaded. If it is very high, if it is overloaded, then the fuse will stop current from flowing through it. So it protects circuits and appliances by stopping the flow of any high electric current. So this is the fuse and this is fuse holder. Inside this holder, the fuse is kept. Here also we can see clearly fuse wire. As I have shown you, the fuse wire is to be kept in the fuse holder. Now see the fuse holder there, how the fuse wire is kept, that also is shown. As we have discussed that a fuse is a safety device that stops the current from flowing through it if it is high, if it is overloaded. So, a fuse in a circuit prevents damage to the appliances and the circuit due to overloading. When can be overloading? So, overloading can occur when the live wire and the neutral wire come into direct contact. Here in this picture, live wire is shown with yellow color and neutral wire is shown with blue color. But we will remember that live wire is red color and neutral wire is blue color. Do not be confused. So, when can overloading occur? Overloading can occur when the live wire and the neutral wire come into direct contact. And when these can occur? When live wire and neutral wire come in direct contact, it happens when the insulation of wire is damaged or there is a fault in the appliance. As we know that all the electric wires have rubber insulation, right? We have discussed this all in chapter 12. So, if it happens that this rubber insulation is damaged, then the live wire and the neutral wire come into direct contact, or sometimes if there is a fault in the appliance, then overloading can occur. In this type of situation, the current in the circuit increases and this is called short circuiting. So here we have learned a new term, short circuiting. What it is? When there is overloading, when the live wire and the neutral wire come into direct contact. In this type of situation, the current in the circuit increases and that is called as short circuiting. How can we overcome this short circuiting? The use of an electric fuse helps by preventing the electric circuit and the appliances from the damage. How? By stopping the flow of high electric current. And how this electric fuse helps to stop the high electric current, as we have already discussed in chapter number 12 about the Joule heating effect. So the Joule heating that takes place in the fuse will help to melt it to break the electric circuit. So, what happens if there is high current flowing in the circuit? Then, what happens? The temperature of the fuse wire increases. And if the temperature of the fuse wire increases, then it melts. And when the fuse wire melts, it breaks the electric circuit. And if it will break the circuit, then the electric current cannot be passed further. And this way, this electric fuse helps to stop the high flow of electric current, and it prevents the damage which take place. Overloading can also occur due to accidental high voltage, and sometimes overloading is caused by connecting too many appliances to a single socket. So this is all about domestic electric circuit.